Dude, what's going on? Man, listen. Only God knows how I'm still here. Only God. Cause man, I'm telling you, um, I don't know how this works. And hold on. See, I told the desk manager that I would be back at 1 o'clock. You know, because I was trying to get some money. And when I went back at 1, I told her, I said, listen, I can't get this money. I'm gonna pack up, okay? And I'm gonna take my time just in case I run into some money. And she said, okay, take your time. So I come back to my room, and about 3 minutes later, the Lord must have told her to run his card. And she ran my credit card, and the room went through. And I'm thinking, I ain't got enough money for this room to go through on my card. And it went through, okay? And I said, thank you, Jesus. I got one more night. And had a good day today, which means I should be able to cover for tomorrow. You see, and what this experience taught me, cause see, I had put God in a box because I was looking for the money to come through some people. And seeing what God showed me, no. You don't know how I'm gonna do this. And see, and that's how we start second guessing and doubting ourselves. Because we looking at the way through our understanding of how this should come. And not realizing God got a million different ways He could bless you. But you only see one way. You see? So now I just say, you know what, Lord? Man, I'm just going to believe you're going to do it. I don't know how, but I'm going to believe you're going to do it. And I'm just going to go for the ride. And sometimes, man, that's what you're going to have to do. Just go for the ride. And see, when God starts working in your life, this is what I'm learning. You can't explain God. When God starts doing something, you can't explain that. Listen, this morning, when I looked at my checking account, right now, I have more money in my account right now, even after I done paid this room, than I had this morning when I looked at it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. So what I'm going to do, man, I'm just going to let the day go through. And maybe whatever adjustments it's going to make. And seeing tomorrow, I'll go back and look again and see what my balance is. But right now, I got more money in my account than I had this morning, and I paid for the room. And I still got more money in my account than I had before I paid the room. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. Okay, so all I know is whatever God did, He knows. I don't know what He did. I don't even know how He did it. But the only thing I could do was just keep believing. That's all I could do was keep believing that I wasn't gonna have to leave. And I'm still here. All right? Man, I got some seeded watermelon that I found. And I done cut that joke up. And I'm getting ready to light into it. Okay? I'm finna eat my watermelon now. And pick my seeds out. See, a lot of y'all, see, everything God made can produce after its own kind. See, that's why y'all eating these seedless fruit. Okay, nothing God made is seedless. Even man is not seedless. Okay? But everybody buying this seedless fruit. That's man-made. And your system is not designed for man-made. It can't heal itself from man-made. It can heal itself from God-made, but it can't heal itself from man-made. Man, you know, man, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And when I was leaving tonight, one of the sergeants for Secret Service came over and said, man, thank you for making the announcements about the fence. And when we closed, he said, because it really helps us. It really does. And I learned from him that National Park Service don't want them to do anything else to the fence. They can't even childproof it. So now, my coming in and just making these announcements, one day they might realize, say, hey, you know what? Maybe we do need somebody out here for that. Maybe that will help us. You never know what that, and see, and I'm doing it for nothing. Because it's keeping us all safe. Because like I told him, I said, man, if I can keep your officers from not having to focus on that fence, they can keep an eye on these people. That fence ain't gonna hurt nobody. He said, you're right, sir. That's our distraction, that fence. And I know it's their distraction. So, you know, I do what I do, man. And see, I done had enough sergeants and lieutenants and captains, because every time I see one of them, see, I start making that announcement so they can hear it. Even when ain't nobody, man, I make the announcement when ain't no kids out there just so they can hear what I'm saying. You see, and one day somebody said, you know what, man, maybe we should get him, pay him to do that. Because remember, I wanna share this with y'all because I see this in my intuition. I see this in my mind. So let me share this with you. See, this is Proverbs chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse 14. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. By me kings reign, and rulers decree justice. By me princes rules, and nobles, all the judges of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. So what are you going to find when you find understanding? Listen what you'll find. Riches and honor are with me. Enduring riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold. And my revenue than choice silver. I traverse, which means I travel the way of righteousness, which means you ain't harmful, man. You ain't gonna hurt nobody. You ain't gonna deceive nobody. You ain't gonna cheat nobody. When you righteous, it don't mean you perfect. It means you ain't harmful. That's what righteousness means. In the midst of the path of justice, listen to this, that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth. Understanding, say when you look for it, all right, it will cause you to inherit wealth. Let me show you something else about understanding. Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 4. I'm going to start at verse 5. Okay? Get wisdom. Get understanding. Do not forget, nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Listen to this. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding. See, you got a lot of people that's smart, but they don't know how to apply it. See, when you get wisdom, is the proper use of knowledge. And understanding is how to apply it. That's all understanding is. See, when you understand something, you can break it down to its simplest form when you understand it. If you don't understand it, ain't nothing you can do with it. Okay? And the Bible say, in all you're getting, get understanding. Listen to this. Exalt her, and she will promote you. When you exalt understanding, the Bible say it will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place on your head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory she will deliver to you. That's when you exalt understanding. All right? Now you heard it say, love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all you're getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. She will place an ornament of grace and a crown of glory she will deliver to you. Okay? And that's from exalting understanding. Now, let's go over here to chapter 8. See, now listen to this. I am understanding. I have strength. Okay? I am understanding. I have strength. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 14. Okay? By me kings reign, and rulers decree justice. By me princes rules and nobles, and all the judges of the earth. I love those who love me, and those who seek me diligently will find me. See, when you seek understanding, what you're looking for is to be able to break it down to its simplest form. That's understanding, man. You can break it down to its simplest form to be understood. Okay? And when you find understanding, riches and honor with me, enduring riches and righteousness. See, my fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. Okay? Let's go back and look at what it said in chapter 4. It says, get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. Do not forsake her, and she will preserve you. Love her, and she will keep you. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. And in all thy getting, get understanding. See, when you get understanding over here, it says, exalt her, and she will promote you. She will bring you honor when you embrace her. Well, over here, it says, riches and honor are with me, enduring riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yes, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. And it ain't said one thing about tithes and offerings. You notice that? It ain't told you one thing about tithes and offerings. It says exalt understanding. And when you exalt understanding, it's going to bring you something. Well, true conductor, how is it going to bring me something? An idea? When understanding going to deliver something to you, it say, look, it say, I traverse, which means I travel, the way of righteousness, in the midst of the paths of justice, that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. See, when you see treasuries, plural, man, that's more than one stream of income. That's more than one account. When you see treasuries, you've got more than one account. And the Bible say that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth. So if you love breaking stuff down to simplicity for people, the Bible say it's gonna cause you to inherit wealth. It ain't say you got to be a tither. It don't say you got to put your 10% in. It say exalt understanding. And when you exalt understanding, this is what you're gonna get. And see, you can't have understanding and not have wisdom. Let me say that again. See, you can't have understanding and not have wisdom. Because if you did, what are you understanding? Think about it. If you ain't got no wisdom, what are you understanding? And this is what, and this is the mistake, man, a lot of people are making. But notice, see, here's the, here is the linchpin. Here's the linchpin right here. Riches and honor are with me. Enduring riches and righteousness. You see, you got to live a righteous lifestyle. Okay? Because look, it says this. I traverse, which means travel, the way of righteousness. That's where you're gonna find wisdom and understanding. They on the path of righteousness. They ain't over on the path of evil. They on the path. It says, I traverse the way of righteousness in the midst of the path of justice. You see, there's that righteousness again. Let me see what it say about righteousness over here in chapter 4. It don't. Hear my son of the Father give intention to understanding. Sake my life on our side of intended blood. He also taught me. Okay, so now he's not talking about righteousness. Get wisdom, get understanding. Okay? Do not forget nor turn away from the words of my mouth. See, see, see. And this is just understanding. That's just understanding. And if you embrace understanding, God say it will cause you that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth. That's by exalting understanding. Being able to explain stuff to people so that they can comprehend on any level. That's understanding, man. When you can talk to people on any level and they understand what you're talking about, they get it. And oh man, I don't know what's wrong with my phone. Why my phone keep going dead? Oh, I know. I got it on airplane mode. No wonder. Okay. So listen, man. You know, get away from this vindictiveness. Get away from this unforgiveness and this division and this hatred. and getting back, paying back. Get away from that. Get away from that. Because that's going to destroy you. You see, and you got in a new alignment that's happening in the heavens. And all of these people that's running around here with this negative energy, they gonna self-destruct. I'm telling you, they gonna self-destruct in this positive energy. Because it's some new energy in the atmosphere. Whether you wanna believe it or not, it's some new energy. And you're gonna start seeing stuff moving faster than it ever has. I keep telling y'all, man, it's gonna be some stuff you ain't gonna be able to explain. God gonna start moving, and you ain't gonna be able to explain it. You ain't gonna be able to explain it. And all you got to do is just keep living a righteous lifestyle. That's all you got to do. Keep living a righteous lifestyle. And see, and don't let the devil make you think you perfect. Because righteousness ain't got nothing to do with being perfect. And see, and that's how the devil is trying to keep more Christians in but because the first thing that I ain't perfect. You ain't supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to be harmless when you're righteous. Ain't got nothing to do with perfection. And everything to do with being harmless when you live a righteous lifestyle. So quit making people think you perfect. You ain't perfect. And you ain't trying to be perfect. You see? And let me show you, see, and let me show you this. Let me show you this. See, I just told you how you can get rich by exalting understanding. But you have to live a righteous lifestyle because that's where it travels on the path of righteousness. So you can't be over there in sin, got one foot in sin. See, because the day that you in sin is the day you're going to miss on righteousness because you over here in sin. And whatever blessing that was on righteousness, you missed that because you was distracted. Okay? But listen to this. This is Isaiah 58. Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up your voice like a trumpet. Tell my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins. Yet they seek me daily, and delight to know my ways. As a nation that did righteousness, and did not forsake the ordinance of their God. They ask of me the ordinance of justice. They take delight in approaching God. When we have fasted, they say, and you have not seen. Why have we afflicted our souls and you take no notice? In fact, in the day of your fast, you find pleasure and exploit all your laborers. Indeed, you fast for strife and debate and to strike with the fist of wickedness. You will not fast as you do this day to make my voice heard on high. Is it a fast that I have chosen? A day for a man to afflict his soul? Is it to bow down his head like a bulrush and to spread out sackcloth and ashes? Would you call this a fast, an acceptable day of the Lord? Listen to this. Is this not the fast I have chosen? To loose the bonds of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, to let the oppressed go free, and that you break every yoke? Is it not to share your bread with the hungry, and you bring to your house the poor who are cast out? When you see the naked, that you cover him, and hide not yourself from your own family. Then your light shall break forth like the morning. Your healing shall spring forth speedily. Listen to this. And your righteousness, there we go again. And your righteousness shall go before you. And the glory of the Lord shall be your rear guard. See, that right there can show you, man, when you walk in your righteousness, God got your back. God damn. God got your back when you walk in righteousness. See, you ain't got to be looking back. You ain't got to be worried about somebody sneaking up on you because God got your back. All right? Then you shall call, and the Lord will answer. You shall cry, and he will say, here I am. If you take away the yoke from your midst, the pointing of the fingers and speaking wickedness, if you extend your soul to the hungry and satisfy the afflicted soul, then your light shall dawn in darkness, and your darkness shall be as the noonday. The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought. See, what that means is, man, when people ain't got, see, that's some of them things you can't explain. When God is satisfying your soul in drought, you can't explain that, but that's a miracle. Okay, that's exactly what that is, a miracle. And see, and you got, like I told y'all, see, a lot of people don't think how they living matters until the shit hit the fan. And then they want to call on God, and God ain't there. But see, as long as you living how you want to live and doing what you want to do and getting away with it, see, you think it's right because you getting away with it. But see, the devil ain't called that card in yet. And you're going to keep on, and he going to say, all right, give me that card. I'll take this. And you got the answer. Okay? Oh, no, I'm still here, man. I'm still here. Praise God. Okay? I'm still here. Everett, Everett. Listen, brother, thank you. Thank you, brother. See, I sent something to you. And God showed me, don't be desperate. Don't be desperate. See, because normally I was like, because I'm like, what do I do, Lord? So I said, let me try this. And I still didn't need it. I didn't need it, man. And God showed me, trust me. Just trust me. Okay? Now listen to this. Listen to this. The Lord will guide you continually and satisfy your soul in drought and strengthen your bones. You shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. Those from among you, your family, shall build the old waste places. You shall raise up the foundations of many generations, and you shall be called the repairer of the breach. Man, listen, listen to this. You shall be like a watered garden and like a spring of water whose waters do not fail. Those from among you shall build the old waste places. If those from among you gonna build the old waste places, they got money. They got money. And they coming from among you, which means the people you're sending out ain't sending out, you ain't sending them out broke. They got money. Because it says, you shall raise up the foundations of many generations. You know how many people that is? You shall raise the foundations of many generations, and you will be called the repairer of the breach, the restorer of streets to dwell in. That means you're coming with peace, man. You coming with peace. You coming with unity. Because you eliminating the confusion. Ain't no confusion with you. Because you are restoring many generations. Listen to this. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy day of the Lord honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways, nor finding your own pleasures, nor speaking your own words, then you shall delight yourself in the Lord. And I will cause you to ride on the high hills of the earth and feed you with the heritage of Jacob your father. The Lord has spoken. See, the Lord is saying, man, if you honor the Sabbath and make it holy, not doing your ways, I ain't talking about, see, y'all follow man's calendar from Monday to Sunday. Look at your calendar. Your calendar goes from Sunday to Saturday. That's where your calendar goes. Now, if that's the way your calendar goes, what do you think God honors? Do you think he honors Sunday to Saturday or Monday to Sunday? Think about that. Which one do you think God honors? Monday to Sunday. So God ain't gonna honor Monday to Sunday. Because that's out of order. And God is a God of order. Sunday is the Sabbath. So see, I'm trying to get here. I'm trying to get to this. That's why I work on Saturdays. I want to experience this. I want to see what it's like, man, for God to call. See, listen. Oh, man. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. I just saw something. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 8, verse 20. I traverse the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of justice, that I may cause those who love me to inherit wealth, that I may fill their treasuries. God say, when you exalt understanding, he will cause you to inherit wealth. But look at go back to Isaiah 58. Look at verse 14. Then you shall delight yourself in the Lord, and I will cause you to ride on the high hills of the earth and feed you with the heritage of Jacob, your father. See, there are some things God, what, so this is telling you about honoring the Sabbath. This is, okay, let's go back to 13. If you turn away your foot from the Sabbath, from doing your pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a delight, the holy day of the Lord is honorable, and shall honor him, not doing your own ways. Okay? Now, this guy say, but does it specifically say Saturday is the Sabbath? So, what's the last day on your calendar? That's an easy fix. Show me a calendar that goes from Monday to Sunday. Okay? Your calendar says the first day of the week is Sunday. And man say it's the seventh day of the week. Now, what calendar you know starts with a Monday and ends with a Sunday? So if Sunday was the Sabbath day, how come the calendar ain't saying that? Why the calendar say something different? I'm waiting for somebody to say something. If Sunday is the first day of the week, it's the last day of the week, because it's man's tradition. Because that's man's tradition. That ain't God's tradition. That's man's tradition. And all God can do is give you instructions. That's all God can do, is give you the instruction. Now, if you don't want to follow them, he ain't mad at you. He ain't going to be trying to, you know, beg you to come and get this. He ain't going to do that. If you don't want it, you miss out. Until most folk are too lazy to challenge tradition. And right now, the body of Christ is stuck in tradition. They're stuck in tradition. How stuff been doing. We ain't trying to rock the boat. We ain't trying to be different. According to who? According to who? So if Sunday is the day of rest, how come the Jews don't honor it? Let's just start right there. Let's see what he talking about. Genesis 2. Wow. Okay. Thus the heavens and the earth, all the hosts of them were finished. And the seventh day, God ended his work which he had done. And he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done. Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made. Where you get the seventh day for Sunday? Where you get that as Sunday? If Sunday was the Sabbath, why the Jews don't honor it? If Sunday was the Sabbath, why the Jews don't honor it? You don't see them going to church on Sunday. If Sunday was the Sabbath, how come they ain't going to church on Sunday? Damn, true conductor. Shit, I hadn't thought about that. If Sunday is the Sabbath, how come they don't go to church on Sunday? You can't find a Jewish store open on Saturday. They ain't open. Oh, really? Jesus was a Jew. Because Sunday is tradition for man. Sunday is tradition for man. That has to do with the sun goddess. Okay? I just want to know, why does your calendar go from Sunday to Saturday? Why does your calendar go from Sunday to Saturday? Answer that. Why? Why does it go from Sunday to Saturday? And your work week goes from Monday to Sunday. Why is that? Oh, the calendar is now secular. Really? The calendar is secular? Wow. 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 Anyway, listen. Listen. Whatever you want to believe, okay? God bless you. Somebody's wrong. And we'll just see who it is. Somebody's wrong. All right? Somebody's wrong. Uh-oh. That's a message somebody. Let me see what you said here. I see a message. See a message was detracted. Let me see what's said here. Let's see what you got going on. Well, if you want what God made, then you follow your calendar. And 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 see, if you honor the Sabbath and nothing changes for you, then then you know somebody says it's a pointless battle. Wow, why is that? Because of tradition. You know what you know what would you do if you found out really Saturday really was the Sabbath, and all of this time you've been going to church on the wrong day? What would you do? Who would you blame? If you get before God and He said, "Why you didn't honor my Sabbath?" Okay, so why does He say? So the blessing can't be on Saturday and Sunday. It's either one or the other. See, that's the thing about this. See, the blessings of God can't be on both. It can only be on one or the other. Okay? And so either the blessing is on Saturday or it's whatever day you choose to observe. Really? So you ain't following God's ways. It's what your way, what you want to do, how you want to do it is the way it's supposed to be. Oh well, for you, good. That's good. And you know what? At the end of the day, when you close your eyes, you're gonna have to deal with that, not me. Okay? You're gonna have to deal with that, not me. I got my own stuff over here that I'm dealing with. Okay? And that's at the end of the day. You got to deal with that, not me. You're gonna have to answer for that, not me. So I can't. Hey man, if that's what you want to do, God bless you. All right. All right, y'all. Man, I'm gonna get me a good night's sleep tonight, boy. God, dog. I'm gonna get me a good night's sleep tonight. Okay? Because I'm telling you, I see this thing now. I see it. Okay? Well, I don't know if that's something you need to be making public. You know, I don't know if that's something you I don't know if I'd be making that a public statement. Never know who watching, man. Okay? So, man, thank y'all. Thank you. Okay? And I hope y'all got something out of this. I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was something helpful. Stop being afraid. Stop trying to figure out how God gonna do something. And relax. And just let it have his way. And you just give him the glory. That's all you got to do. I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie. I don't have to lie about it. See, that's what I'm trying to show y'all. When you walk in your righteousness, man, you ain't gonna lie about no shit. Okay? When you walking in righteousness, you ain't got to lie. You ain't got to cheat. You ain't got to deceive nobody. Because God gonna bless you. Because you walk in your righteousness. You say what you mean what you say. See, that's when you walk in your righteousness. Okay? Man, I wouldn't dare. I'm scared to lie on God like that. I'm scared because, my wife ain't here yet. And see, I'm keeping my dick in my pants because I don't want to go out here and do something and then some shit happen and I can't get my wife in the country. All because I got horny and fucked around on her and sinned. And now she can't get in the country for whatever reason. So let me keep my dick in my pants. It's just that simple. Okay? It's just that simple. And see when you start seeing the end of sin, see a lot of people only see the beginning of sin. That's the fun. That's the good time. That's the pleasure. See, they don't go to the end of that thing and look at all of the things that could go wrong. See, if you start looking at all of the stuff that can go wrong, man, you'll have a second choice thoughts about, dang, it ain't worth that. 2 minutes of pleasure, and that's all you're gonna get. Man, when you're trying to get a quickie, it's 2, 3 minutes out of it. That's it. That's all you good for. 2, 3 minutes. And you done. Simple as that. You done. Because your adrenaline, you're so hyped. And look what that gonna get you. Okay? Look what it's gonna get you. And and listen, we all done sin. We all done fornicated. Some of us done committed adultery. Okay? We all ain't nobody perfect. But see, when you know better, you'll do better. And right now, see, a lot of Christians run around like they don't know better. And they trying to use their salvation as a safety net to sin. Because your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. You think you can go out here and screw any Tom, Dick, and Harry you want to. Because your name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. So I don't have to live a righteous lifestyle. I can still go out here and screw who I want, party, drink, and do whatever I do. Because my name is written in the Lamb's Book of Life. You know how many people take that for granted and abuse that? Okay? Listen, 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 y'all. Access to cash will bring a whole lot of shit to your door. When people find you got access to some money, they're going to hunt you down. They're going to hunt you down. They're going to get all kinds of sob stories. And see, that's why I'm telling you now. When I get money, don't bring me no damn sob story. I ain't interested in your damn sob story. I got sob stories of my own that I don't use. So why should I accept one of yours when I don't even use my own sob stories? And you think I'm gonna fall for your sob story? Man, get that shit up out of here. Get that up out of here. I ain't interested. I'm not interested in your sob story. As simple as that. And see, and you got so many people right now. That's why, you know what? What I sure that. This is why I made this shirt right here. This is why I made this shirt for sob stories. This, this why. This is why I made this shirt right here. Sob stories. Okay? I ain't interested in your sob stories. And when you see me, you see, when you see me, don't. Yeah, that's the shirt. That's the shirt. That's it. That's it. But that's what I made that shirt for. Sob stories. And see, people getting ready to pile it on now with their sob stories, looking for sympathy because that's what they find working. See, they can manipulate people's emotions. She's a very righteous woman. I'm a lucky man, man. I'm a lucky man to have my wife. I ain't lying. I'm a lucky man to have my wife. I am. I'm a lucky man. I'm a lucky man to have my wife. See, there you go. See, now, see, somebody just asking. See, there you go. Constantine changed the Sabbath to Sunday. There you go. There you go. There you have it. Okay? Oh, my wife ain't submissive, man. I don't play with my wife either. I don't play with my wife. When my wife is serious, I don't try her. We had one thing that that we encountered, and man, I was hot as fish grease. I was hot as fish grease. I ain't lying. I was hot, and my wife looked at me, and she said, "Don," and that got my attention, because usually she called me something else, and she said, "Don, if you do this, you'll never see me again." And you know what? I looked at her and said, "Damn, for real?" She said, "You'll never see me again." I said, "Okay." And I didn't call her bluff. I didn't call her bluff. Okay? And right now, man, all I want to do is just make my wife proud. That's all. That's all I want to do is make my wife proud, man. Just make her proud. She'd look up one day and say, "Damn, that's my husband. He's mine. That one is mine right there." And one day, she gonna look up, man, and I'm gonna be on television. She gonna say, "Damn, there he is. There he is." She gonna see me on television. Okay? All right? Now I'm serious. Now she gonna say, "There he is. He's mine. That one is mine right there." Okay? So, so, hey man, I'm grateful, y'all. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to God for just being my provider, you know, for for showing me that He got my back, that I really don't have to worry. He got my back, and I just gotta keep living a righteous lifestyle. Okay? Yeah, I do. I do. Yeah, I do. I told y'all, man, I'm lucky. I married me an old-fashioned Filipino girl. Let me show you. Let me see. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Now, man, um, it was meant for me to meet my wife. When I met my wife, I had just started trying not to work on Saturdays. And this particular day, I couldn't get no rest. I was just restless. And I used to hang out at this hotel. I said, man, let me go down to this hotel and see what's going on. And as soon as I walked in the door, my wife was talking to the manager of the hotel. And he looked up and saw me, and he pointed at me and said, that's him right there. And when I saw that, I threw up my hands. I said, whatever it is, I didn't do it. You know? So he said, listen, Anwar was supposed to come here and pick them up and take them to the mall. And he's not here. Okay? And I was telling her about you. So my wife started telling me about the deal she had cut with this other driver. And when she told me, I said, I ain't doing that shit. I can't do that. I ain't doing that. That's just how I told. That's just, my wife. I look, no, I ain't doing that. I'm sorry, man. I can't help you with that. I ain't doing that. I ain't doing. And she balled up her fist. And I looked at that girl. I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm gonna marry you. That's when I first met my wife. That's how I knew she was my wife. And 4 years later, we got married. My wife literally balled her fist up at me. And I told her, I said, girl, that's my grandmama's fist. I'm gonna marry you. And we married. That's how I met my wife. That's how I met her. So yeah, that's how I met my wife. Yeah, that's it. And you know, and honestly, now that I look back on it, man, my wife was tailor made just for me. She was tailor made just for me. Just for me. I know that now. My wife is tailor made just for me. Cause I wouldn't have been able to do this with nobody else. It wouldn't have been done. What time is it? 10 o'clock. Man, let me get out of here. Man, thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining me, man. Thank you for the love. Thank you. For the few people that do hang in there, man, thank you. Okay? Yeah, 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 I said that to her. Yeah, yeah. Oh, no, no, my wife is good, man. See, if my wife was here, I'd have never discovered the true conductor. I probably would have never discovered, I would have never came across my dinnerware idea again. A lot of this stuff that I create, man, I could create. That's how I kept my mind busy. Oh no, no, no. My marriage is good, man. My marriage is good. My marriage is good. My marriage is good. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna show y'all something. Where my book at? I just had my book. Where my book? What am I doing with my book? Oh, here it is, right here. Now, the Bible says, write the vision and make it plain. Okay? Write the vision and make it plain. Right? And uh, this was 3/7/23. Okay? This was the day that I wrote this. Okay? Listen to this. I have more money than I'll ever need. I walk in divine health and divine wealth. My wife is the best sex I've ever had in my life. I have a fleet of tour buses and vans in 2023. I'll launch my dinnerware line this year, 2023. I will launch my hop on, hop off shuttle this year, 2023. I will launch my Truth Conductor brand this year, in 2023. Okay? All right? These are my goals that I wrote down right here. I wrote them all down. Okay? And so did 1 through 7. So did wrote them all down. And man, I decreed my wife is the best sex I've ever had in my life. I decree that. Okay? Why not? If death and life is in the power of the tongue, all right, then I can have what I say. So that's how I deal with that. All right, man. I see y'all. I'm out.